So glad after all that. There it is. After all said and done, OBS works. OBS is still undefeated. Do we have this chat here? Alright, let's continue. What did I even do last time? That's the real question. Oh, I was exploring. Cool. Let's talk to these guys.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blonde man stands next to his son, pointing out the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approach it and
You
smiles.
officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Khan Hailostam. You must be Kim Kisaragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
What about the windows?
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
Hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
He's just making up fancy words. This doesn't mean anything.
You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
He rests his hands on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
Oh, Worms. I pronounced it incorrectly.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
Mikhail, that is... That's Michael in a specific dialect. What dialect is that?
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes, springtime sun warming his handsome face. All four of you turn and admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Look at the building looming over you.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
I don't think I've ever heard of this field in electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
He adjusts his suit jacket.
They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say they were developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What's that ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
A tape computer.
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer. Which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He grins, admiring the sentence he just produced.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Man, that's a quick drawing of a child.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes. Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He pauses, pointing to the other building, then continues.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
You're saying Field Electrical built this boardwalk? What happened to the engineers, the company people? Kinda don't care.
Yes, they even built...
A pleasure wheel?
Pleasure wheel.
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martin... Oh, I'm afraid it...
Wait, is he saying that we should just bypass the excesses of the revolution?
Maybe he means all that side of
Officer.
communists.
I told you this chapter of history wasn't on Mikhail's curriculum yet. Let's keep this kid friendly.
The boy looks first at you, then back at his father, confused.
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious... What's the Mars Decree? It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver.
I feel like I would be
About 10
missing
years
something
ago,
Wait,
if I didn't say this.
did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center? He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world. What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center? And
Okay.
who the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced?
Okay, the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, Paul Ackerman, Keith and Guy Juiced. What are you talking about? Okay, back.
The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ackerman...
Is he making this up?
In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research. But perhaps I should return to the tape computers.
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
Cool.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution.
Why did the
who
revolutionaries
knows?
destroy it?
Maybe it was...
I wanted to
of
ask something
course.
else.
What else?
Do you like someone who's... You look like someone who has money.
I do have some money.
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you would. No, I mean, come on. You need the money. If it's not a thing, he can give you.
Oh no, I don't have it on me, officer. I was talking in... I'm just
Alright.
spending time with my kid here, showing...
Not
Cool.
that he would have to worry about being robbed.
No,
We've...
thanks to you for having me in little...
Pick
Outta
your
here.
brain. If
That was... annoying.
the remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind, they're covered in a thick layer of grime.
Try to look
Dripping
inside.
water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase. There's rust and corrosion on the bars. They're foaming with it. And a small layer of white salt from the sea.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name.
Can
Don't
you-
even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
Can you still shoot?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Hey, that's not bad. That's passing. Let's go down here. Quick travel.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless
Headset.
you hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Ah, sure. Let's call it.
Calling. Still call. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
Sounds about 800 years old. No, it's not Pierre.
Do you have any news about Pierre?
No, I have nothing.
Sure you do. You're either a salesman or a statistician of some kind. I am not interested in cooperating.
I am a police
Hell
officer.
with the police.
Her voice is. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To you.
Well. I should have lied. You can imagine why calls become terrible sometime. I gotta find a way how to... Okay, we just went from there. Oh, there's something over here. A kick drum pulse. Music coming from somewhere in on the ice. Chamber. What's going on with this building?
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Right out the doors.
Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
I don't think that's going to work.
Inspect the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself.
Run your hand
Two
over.
large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Run your hand over the beam. I might get a freaking splinter.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Take a closer look at the
This
padlock.
cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
Look at the sticker.
You see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead. There is something blindingly modern about this symbol.
What makes it
Its
so?
modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before.
What makes it so modern?
It's the contrast between the cheery, chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As if the cheery guy didn't know he was dead, or the dead guy didn't care that he was. Either way, you get the sense the forces of future are at work here.
Have you seen the symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
What does it look like
Looks
to you?
like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
What is subjective junior delinquency?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
I agree. It's very modern. But does the cheery guy not know when he's dead, or is okay? Padlock,
This
padlock,
cheap-looking
padlock.
padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. There's nothing like the
Nice.
sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Shake it off your thumb and throw it to the
Au
wind.
revoir, sticker.
Inspect the staple.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
This is where Mr. Prybar comes in
Maybe
handy.
we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
There is a touch of guilt in his voice.
So we start with that kick drum coming from the ice. I heard a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing bass. A sure sign of junior delinquency, somewhere east of here.
Dusty pews and shadows, masonry missing. An altar. These darn children, these delinquent youths, with nothing to do. Yo, Sketch, what's up? These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. Oh yeah, and I got dispatch, by the way. Thank you. The chain trails off to the ocean to who knows where.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while.
It's military, a service depot of some sort.
Used to what, sir?
The
To this what?
washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay.
Yeah, I'm not trying that. Cigarette butts cleaned away under the rock. Take a mental note. To Moroni seems important somehow. Someone made a campfire. I think I got my first fast, quick travel in this game. A rusted, broken control box of the radio overlay tower. The ladder is too rusty to climb. Sea air is eating it away. The relay tower coordinates boat traffic, the bay entirely. Let's see what's over here. Oh, it's a tie. Tiny inlets that there off far distance. And I guess I'm just exploring right now, which is kind of a weird thing to do. Can I get up there? Only took like 20 hours, yeah.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Closer
It's
look.
streaked with dried seagull shit and
Eh.
tagged with pieces of seaweed.
Hmm.
A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
It might be a clue.
Clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jacket?
Could have been multiple seagulls.
A poet could write a dozen verses and still not begin to capture the profound vexation in that sigh.
He needs to lighten up.
You should
Jeez.
still take it.
Okay. Then this is why I'm the head of this operation.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Nice. Man, how did this jacket get so
It's a
disgusting?
sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it? Some secrets are better left uncovered. Don't even try. Seriously.
Let me think about it
It
then.
occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it.
Get
It
some.
smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
So, what's the crust made out of?
Somehow, it was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not by human hands, then perhaps the feral dogs that prowl the beaches at night. The faint impressions of many footprints are also present, though it's impossible to tell what kind or how many. Suffice to say, the jacket spent some time on the ground before someone draped it over the railing.
What happened when someone put it on the
crust
railing?
is hard. This jacket spent at least a day baking in the sun. Who knows what happened to it then? It's too late. You've already thought about it, and now your hands are covered in muck.
Maybe if I just wipe my hands on my pants.
Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell out.
Well. Whatever. I should have kept my composure. Winway operating machine hasn't been used in a decade. Oh, glasses. Got +2 encyclopedia, plus -1 perception. Okay, if I didn't get nothing over here, then I'm just gonna open up that church. What's this? Postcard. Ah, more spare change laying around in this poor country. A wine canister, huge and empty.
The smell. It's awful.
Is that a
and
guy?
Familiar.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach.
Is that the guy?
Fear. It is death. It must be.
Oh, Kim, what's that smell? Something's not right
The
here.
lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Is this the dead guy over
A
here?
man lies on the boardwalk,
Oh,
his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on.
the lieutenant squats next to the corpse, examines his face. 2 bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Man, it's always one thing after another.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another dead body.
Just a... can we just, like, have one dead body to try to figure out? Study the man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom-made.
Search his
You find
pockets.
some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Study the man himself.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole.
Oh, that sucks.
You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine, or 1.5 of spirits. Or maybe it was just dark. His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years.
Dang, what a way to go out,
He
man.
was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all.
Study the surroundings.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Examine the man's
A
head.
dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
Just this one back. It's hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Step of the
They
floorboards.
screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him.
Examine the
A
bottle.
.75-liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
Tear all around us.
He looks at the two other bottles forgotten near the coin-operated viewer. Examine the chewing gum wrapper.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Look in.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is,
He never returned home.
I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
In a ditch off a road below the 881, he thinks. A young father. Then he shakes his head to make the memory stop. The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
He looks south, the way you came.
That's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
At least this man knew how to party. Imagine the same scene without the bottle. Now that would be just sad. This is an omen, a sign from above. Don't start drinking again.
Real. He looks like me. I could have ended up just like him, dead on some empty boardwalk with a bottle next to my corpse. You were witnessing here is a demise of a great hardy beast. The leather jacket, the empty vodka bottle, kiss your fingers. Nah, not my dirty fingers. Looks like another old drunkard to me. I think labeling him as an alcoholic is a bit premature. We don't know anything. We don't know anything yet. That could have been me.
Well, at least you're not married.
Or, what if you are?
But let's try to not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
Dang. Well, I got a lot of magnesium, so I don't really care. What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Could it be related to the lynch? No. Do you think he was drunk?
Oh yes.
No.
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
For real. Could it be related to the lynching?
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Yes, but what if there's a killer on the loose? 2 suspicious deaths in such a short time frame.
You're right. Connecting it would be to the lynching is a stretch.
Without any further evidence, yes.
Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it
Yeah.
does is keep the city council's hands clean.
Wow, sourly. Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure.
So what should we do
From
with
where
him?
I stand, I can see 2 options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
What about the field
A
autopsy?
field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
You're right. I don't see anything criminal here. Let's just leave it at that. Isn't that kind of sloppy?
Maybe, but we don't really have much time or resources to spare. The guys at processing will take care of the rest.
We found them. We should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from Mike and Emma. Let them know we are taking the case.
Alright, let's see what this is.
The library card is folded into 2 and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member.
Look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. But
Don't care.
most of these titles
What's on the back?
seem to be if lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 00502.
Oh, let's do it.
We should give them a call from...
Awesome. Oh, what's this? RCM badge.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my
At
badge.
least something good came out of all this.
Inside the
Encased
badge.
between 2 durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West.
So we managed to catch some sleep? I absolutely did. The majority of my Monday was just sleeping.
You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the the man
What kind of
keeps
photo?
winking at you.
That's
like
me.
The badge is new. You used an old photo for
How
8,
old?
maybe 10 years. The guy.
And he's winking?
What
Why?
Do you think? His face,
Yep.
the badge in your hand.
The name.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Wait, you didn't know my name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
A name like armor.
Ah. Okay. Well, I don't want to be Harrier. Alright, I'll accept
Pleased
it.
to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not. The badge in your hands.
My rank?
Lieutenant W. Freighter. The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
A W50,
The title
whatever
of
that is.
Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a
Yefreitor.
promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Yeah, so after that incident, I got to Raleigh at 3 a.m. and I didn't get home. I didn't get home until like 3:30 or whatever. And I went to bed at like 4 because I was like trying to figure something out with ads, with Facebook ads. And I woke up at like 8. I woke up at my regular time. And I was like, nah. So I decided not to like draw or do anything productive. So I just like tried to go back to bed. I went outside to like get some food, but that's about it. and then after getting food, I just slept.
There
Decline.
are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect.
I mean, I filed a complaint and I got I got like $50 in an equivalent to a $50 gift card. I mean, like the entire trip, the round trip was like forward and back was around like it's like 29, so it'd be like 50. It was like $58. Like the round trip was like $58. They gave me $50 as a gift card. Also, tomorrow Thanksgiving, I'm off on Friday, so probably won't be able to make it to the stream. If that's what you do, yeah, I probably gotta do Friday, like get Friday off or something like that. Probably won't stream on Friday.
And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
I gotta figure out most of my. Oh yeah, and, like today was the first time ever my bank account was like had less than $10. Going out there was expensive. Getting $50 back is pretty good though. Yeah, yeah. Just going out there, it was like $29 for like going back there, going to there and back. What I wasn't expecting was just spending a handful of money. I forgot like what, but I wouldn't say a handful of money. I just like spent probably spent like $50 when I was out there because of like food. And yeah, kind of yeah, kind of wasn't the best. Yeah, it really absolutely sucked going back. So yeah. Let's
Decomptage is the
Decomptage.
hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos.
And the whole ad thing's just taking forever. I almost gave up on it because I don't know, I've lost count of how much money I've spent trying to like get a single dollar from donations from like the comic. I haven't gotten a single email from anybody saying this is cool or not, or a single whatever, and this sucks. It sucks.
The lowest rank is junior officer. Usually,
I kind of don't care
The
anymore.
long and short of it is,
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted.
Thanks for mentioning
My
all
pleasure.
this. Turn back to the
such a
document.
small yet precious.
That's just the serial number.
Get a issue.
4 months ago, a new badge.
The case, you're pretty sure a lot can happen in 4 months.
I remember that time!
Precinct
Yes,
41.
it's a tough station to work in.
It's no wonder you are like you are.
But then again, it's a legendary
And you, the badge in your hand.
I just feel like it's more or less. I don't know. I don't know if it's more effective than just like posting or not. Just like straight up posting on like Facebook or not. But it's I don't know. I don't know how effective it is yet.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum. Underneath all this, Lillian's signature and an empty line waiting for a signee.
Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship.
Oh, I can look at that.
Apparently,
I
it's
didn't know I
going to
could look
cover
at it.
most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center.
Ooh.
This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say. My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but
He shrugs.
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects. But there's no other way.
Let me find a loophole to the deal.
There is no loophole.
Oof.
The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 14 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
But who knows? It's almost December, the time of giving. If somebody that I don't know donates like a single $1, I'll be happy. And I know they donate $1 through the ads. I'll be happy. I'll know. That's when I'm like, okay, so it works. Until then, I had to put like more money from like out of my crypto to like fund the ad thing, and I still have to put like 350 out of my savings, my crypto savings, just to pay rent for one day, just for December. And jeez, I just hope any Amazon sales. I got like one Amazon sale from like October. Hold on, let me check. I got one Amazon sale from October. Let me check my reports. Yeah, no. No Amazon sales this month. What are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it will probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Look, Kim points to the photocopy. These people are going to have to move away because of the noise. The noise will be tough for the villagers. I guess it'll just be the cost of progress.
of course, I should have seen it.
Lieutenant frowns and reads over the document
Bernard
again.
probably has eyes on us, but if the second signature were to be somehow wrong,
He won't say it outright, but he's suggesting forgery.
forgery, yes. It would render the document invalid.
That's illegal. I expect more from you, Kim. Oh yeah, let's do this.
It's not the sort of act I would normally encourage, but under the circumstances, if done discreetly, it may be the only way to save what's left of the village.
Or you could try to trick Everard. Get someone random to sign the document. By the time the union boss finds out, your business here will already be concluded.
Everett's people could be watching you here. Indirect modes of taxation. Oh, that's funny. Look at the documents back. Okay, cool. Goodness gracious. Everett's people could be watching you here. Screw Everett, dog.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
The
2
tear.
empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
Yeah, so I've been trying a lot of things. At first, I would like have the landing page be the blog post of the first couple of pages of Chimera Island. But most people just like go on the landing page and then leave within like 5 seconds, if that, for some reason, which is crazy to me. What, like, who in the right mind would like click on an ad just to dip out? Unless a lot of people are just like accidentally like clicking on ads, which I guess I do sometimes. Right? I don't know, but I guess it's like a lot more than you think. And there's like a small fragment, like 10%, less than 10%, probably like 7%, 5 to 7% of people who are actually interested, but when they're interested, they don't really do anything. They just like read. They just skim through it. So I just made the donation page like the landing page, and then after people and like have a link to actually read the whatchamacallit,
A tragedy.
the blog. So I can at least have more people who are. I can at least filter out people that are. Filter people who are more interested.
He shakes his head with genuine sense. Whoever tossed
Do
it
it.
here was. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads, Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet. It's hard to
Eve.
A man lies.
Eve. Point operator. Alright, let's find the thing. What's this? Careful, these vorports look rotten and weak. Moonshine probably smells of tasty fermentation. Alright, let's go back to the thing.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling.
Calling.
Still calling.
Yeah, I'm just changing up the maybe need a more interesting hook illustration on the ad, even though I'm not sure what you're showing in the ad. My click-through ratio, my CTR, my click-through ratio is like 1 point. It's just hovering around 1.5. I just want to get it to 2 point, like above 1.5. If I look at different metrics, it's just all over the place, but it's not above 1.5. So yeah, I'm just testing out what might work.
Again, someone with.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Hello, Gerard. Technically speaking, your electricity.
Is that like electricity here there? I need to speak with electricity, please.
No, but I got a feeling I'll kick your ass is gonna make an appearance if you ever call this number again. Have a good one, asshole.
Phone hang. Disconnect tone. Calling, calling, calling. Still.
Stop calling me, man.
Someone picks up the voice and hears the other hand. It's slightly
I'll pay you
hysterical.
your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
Yes, but a slight change of plan. I want this delivered to the Whirling Rads and Matinees. We could all be kinder to each other. Don't you think? Consider your debt paid, my friend.
Testis.
Yeah, man, realizes something.
You're not Testis. Screw you, and don't ever call here again. You're fucking with some serious people.
Disconnect tone.
Okay, cool, fine. Enough of these prank calls. Okay, let's save. Quick save.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut.
I got a pry bar in my hand, but it's not doing anything.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice
Even.
your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular.
Physical instrument conceptualization. What's my physical instrument? Is there anything that makes me tougher? Physique. Dang. Nothing here to make me tougher, huh? Alright, let's give it a shot.
Heavy wooden doors. More than a minute or so of mauling away at the lock has led to no success.
You give me a hand, you
I'm
know.
not as sturdy as you are. I have even less leverage.
The doors remain unchanged,
Shoot.
closed with a padlock.
Dang, fine. Physical interest. Another one for physical instrument. Fine. Loki called you fat.
Heavy wooden doors. More than twice your height. A minute or so. The doors remain.
This is nuts, dude. Okay, load game. I'm not doing that. How lame. I'm not accepting that. That's nuts.
Heavy wooden doors. More than you jam the
Yeah.
lock and the staple and apply force. Your biceps bulge from the strain. The metal creaks and squeals. The pathetic old wood, rusty screws, and one nail stand no chance against the forces of leverage. From deep within, a bellow rips. Suddenly, the pry bar snaps. Metal shavings fly everywhere. The upper half, between the lock and the staple, falls to the ground with a thunk.
Look at the broken tool in your hand.
The broken edge of the snapped pry bar is smooth. Took the tip right off.
The well, how's this even possible?
Tools break, officer. Try to control yourself.
For example, see how calm I am, although you broke my favorite pry bar.
You broke the pry bar. Where do I get a new one?
I don't know. You don't? Or maybe we'll find a new one. I don't carry more than one pry bar with me.
He looks up the bell
I
tower.
thought this was a lousy way to enter a place of worship that's already in disrepair. I guess the church agreed.
This was surely just a freak accident.
Eve.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your
I still can't get
heavy
in?
wooden door.
What the heck? Oh, cool. So, actually, load game. I'm just gonna accept the L. Because clearly that's not what I'm supposed to do. Let's pretend that I failed. I'm keeping this pry bar. Okay, so... Oh yeah, let me just go to the Whirling Rags. Looking back at you from the rust-colored... looking back from you from the rust-colored waters. School of fish huddle around the fence, scatter into the dark. Before you, a drawbridge can only be lowered to the other side. Okay, let's see if I can go back to the Whirling Rags and give give the other guy whatever his face. The seagull. What the heck are you?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh. Hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Where's your hat?
Huh?
Just so you distracted. I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
You don't have to do anything.
I don't have to do anything. I am the law. I should, and I do. Point us at your hat.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's nice. You should wear one if you plan on staying outside. Okay, this is stupid. No, that's clear up. I have some questions for
Sorry,
you.
man. My mind was elsewhere. Shoot.
What's your name?
A cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
Sell who? I'm not a young suitor. Is this police? In your surname?
Why?
And police were. Okay.
Okay.
police.
It's Berger.
A very common name. You have little reason to doubt that's her real name. But she's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she?
What's that device?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
Got it.
Okay.
What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
What are you
I think
recording?
I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
Wait, what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Everything checks
Real.
out, sire.
And what are these recordings for? Is she like a music producer or something?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
She rubs her shoulders and looks around.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device, the thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden.
Real.
Take this, your call.
The lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
He throws it back. Now this, where you wear a hat with. This is where a hat will come in handy. Give her your hat here. You need more than I do. You said it's supposed to be a music place. Where is it?
Thanks. That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
I should have gave her the other hat.
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are
They
inside?
got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like.
Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
Why don't you have some of it outside so you don't have to
That
freeze?
stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
That's another
Go
questions. Gave her the hat, empathy, the tape recorder lies inside. Hold up. I'll
Okay.
leave. Oh, now I hear the music. Do I have the empathy? Anything that increases empathy? Visual callous, perception, composure, conceptualization. I don't think I have any empathy hats. Oh wait, I do have empathy. I have an empathy glasses. I got a lot of logic stuff going on. Wait, what are my gloves? That's Half-Life. Yeah, but look at these gloves. Look at these gauntlets, bro. I can punch some dudes out. Okay. I need a hat. I need an encyclopedia hat. You know what? This makes my drip look pretty cool, not gonna lie. It really helps out. It really helps me out. She can keep the
As you fold your fingers,
The
into a
weird-
fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch.
Ooh.
The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
Decked out the front future armor like a cop ought to be. I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off.
Hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
Okay. One down, 2 pieces to go. Here I come. This gear should line my pockets with cash. No, this is the long sought after enemy technology. I just can't join. I must study it.
2. Are you sure you're correct there? There was a helmet too. 3 pieces more like. You were ambitious.
All right, let me see if I can quick save.
Hello again.
Let me be empathetic.
The device is cold to the touch.
Come on now.
Angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the...
Dude, come on. What was it? Empathy?
Hello again.
I thought I was an empathetic machine.
Hello again.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
I'm sorry that you have to sit here on the ice feeling miserable at your age, or at any age in this weather, waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
The people who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It's easier to live in their failure with this by your side. Tap on the tape recorder.
The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
This is not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
Nothing. If you got this, don't be scared.
Okay, I'll stick to it. So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
Tell me more about this place you've been planning and the church. What, you said eating me? Nothing's been eating me.
Come on, I can tell. But okay, be a boyadero about it if you want to.
Ah, that word again. I guess, if there's something, that's been making my life
What is
hell.
it?
I guess it's the plight of the working class. Everyone's just mooching off the entrepreneurial class, shackling the doers. I think it's all of the foreign people taking our job. People just keep putting their selfish interests above the greater good. It's just a plight of the working class. Everyone's been mooching off the entrepreneur. What? None of the above. People just putting their selfish interest above the greater good. What is the greater good? What is the greater good? I think it's the plight of the working class, I guess.
Oh, really?
The golem of capital runs rampant, smashing creator and slave alike. I feel it's the process is irreversible.
Wow. Social justice really matters that much to you? That's commendable. It really had you shaken up there. Are you sure that's it though?
That's probably not it. I haven't seen much of this world, but from what I've seen, social justice is an adolescent term. Sounds almost liberal. What's got me shaken up? It's that the people struggle. It's just got me shaken up bad. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, man, they're pretty bad.
She says without much conviction. Makes me sick. All right, she doesn't care. How many people are in this world?
3.6 billion, not counting those in sale.
Really? That many? Reduces me into tears. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Are you sure you're not just hung up on some chick, though?
I'm positive now. I had some questions for you.
Go
But this
ahead.
all started. She does not care. Anyway, tell me about this music place.
It's supposed to become, like, a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah,
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles as a mean wind comes bellowing in. The 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek. That's probably EDM. So you want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, you two are cops. Okay, well,
Why, what are you asking?
maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys. Because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
I'll refer to me non-committal. I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Did you put that padlock on the church door?
No,
No.
not really, no.
She's trying to get out of a direct lie with semantic tricks. She personally didn't put the padlock on the door.
If you personally didn't, then who did? Alright then, about the
What do you
church.
need to know? You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Electronic instruments?
Synthesizers and...
Yeah, I know.
Clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness. That is what the future will look like, if it ever comes. This is an evolutionary step up from amplified instruments, which in turn are a step up from acoustic instruments. What comes after it, you wonder? A black-tinted nothing.
Alright, that's
Go
enough of
ahead.
that. You seem surprisingly comfortable with the being questioned. Why is that?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
You've been questioned
Once
before?
or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't...
What's east?
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
They're lean in and whisper. Let me guess. These rich people are not from around here. Strange. The existence of rich people does not stir any emotion in me. Oh, rich people? Sounds wonderful. I like people one too.
Good luck crossing that river on your police salary then.
True. So, what trouble you've gotten into the
The
police?
usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager.
The usual.
You know, drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg.
Dang.
Interesting term. Time to glean some knowledge.
Is this a
Forberg.
rhetorical question?
No, I actually can't remember even the most basic terms sometimes.
Faubourg, not in Faubourg, is a massive banlieue south of Jamrock Quarter. It is the largest ghetto in Revachol, possibly the world.
And why did you have to move out when you're
My
so
dad
young?
was a drunk. Plus, I guess, I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my party on.
I get that. I'm a major party animal myself. Major. Drinking and partying and disco are bad for you. You should take me as a warning example. Add another question.
Go ahead.
I'll leave that alone. I shall leave that alone. Trash. Trash. More trash.
A pane of Eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could
What
looks
is
like
this?
a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Well, let's talk to these guys. Is there some home? Okay, I'm away from home.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open.
Sheesh.
Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock, are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
Real.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
He gestures for you to squeeze in. Oh wow, it looks... Wow, this is pretty... It looks smaller on the outside. Canisters filled with that appears to be water. That label says distilled. A pile of nasal sprays. Brand name, can't pronounce that. A speaker, a big kind they use for live music.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Welshi tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secrets.
Hardcore!
See nothing.
Hardcore to the mega!
Alright.
Here comes the night!
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think? You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
There is
He's
definitely
nice.
something futuristic about his hair, aggressively so. You get the sense that this is what the future will look like. Imbecilic, yes, should the future ever come, it will look deeply imbecilic. Like this guy. His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid,
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
and Egghead. Egg!
Tape player high above his head continues to blast what's probably anodic music.
Together with a Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you
We have
organized?
many in the pipeline, officer.
Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need. The place is pretty bad. Next time, watch yourself. Was there something you wanted? Your friend Alice says there was a problem with the church.
Ah, so you've met her. Good. Yeah, it's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads. Burnouts.
He angrily spits on a screw, then starts cleaning it.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Reversholt.
Strike that. The world.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
Are they foreigners? I bet they're foreigners. What kind? What is with this and what's with like the fascism and foreigners? Okay, what not? Oh, what kind? I won't stand for narcotics of any kind. No narcotics, not on my watch. What kind?
The spooky kind.
What do you... Spookiness is a matter of police investigate. Okay, what do you mean?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre. And
Also,
Okay.
they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
Alright, sure.
All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Did you put the padlock on the door?
Yes. I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
Okay, so these guys want to... I take that these guys want to do something good with this club stuff. How long have those been locked in there?
Not long? Like a week, maybe?
How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
So they locked dudes in the church?
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Andre, do you know this is what involuntary manslaughter means? 85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical well-being. 85% is good enough. No one lives forever, baby.
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I mean, come on. Most people aren't ever that alive in their entire lives.
Yeah, I catch your
I knew
drift.
you'd get it. You're one smart cop.
I get by. Now where was I about that
He
padlock?
nods attentively.
I need the
Of
key.
course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Cool cop. Catch the key as it flies forward. Let it fall to the ground to pick it up. Ah, my gosh.
You sense
Yeah,
the
boy!
energy of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left. Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Thanks, man.
The speed freak nods to you. A respectful nod. You proved something here.
Right.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Who exactly are those people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know who
Okay.
they are. All we've seen are glimpses.
You don't know? You haven't even seen them and you want the police involved?
There's also the machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
When I first scouted the place, back in February,
Goodness
it was abandoned,
gracious.
empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
So we're gonna kill it. So these guys killed some other guys?
Into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it. Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
For this man, even regular silence is awful enough. But that was something greater.
But you haven't physically seen
Not
anyone.
exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
What was it about the thing watching you? Can you tell me more about this machinery? How can you how can you be sure that they're burnouts or dope heads if you haven't seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Wow, you can't. But you do. I should add weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire. I don't see a single thing wrong with that argument.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers. Don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think the drugs come from?
Okay, so can you tell me about this
You
machinery?
talked annoyed about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you, as if to say, this is a dark corner. Look behind it.
Jacked up to some snuff station?
He's like one of those rich boy private radio stations where you can listen to people getting killed on, then jerk off to it. Sick shit.
Noid just looks like a JoJo character.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff. We're getting derailed here. In short, you can tell to Noid about the machines. He'll tell you more.
About something watching
Like,
you.
you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Not human, as in a ghost. Do you know what he means?
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
Everything is a JoJo reference.
Yeah, you know.
True.
The way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures, and not known for climbing walls.
Are you sure it was a crabman? Ambush behavior. Crabman.
Crab man! Yeah, totally.
Okay, I'm
Should
getting...
ask her about it.
Alright, I'm out of here.
What?
What's the deal with Egghead? I want to talk to him.
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
Master
You
of
know,
ceremonies?
A host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
How to communicate with
Well,
him.
He's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate with him.
Have you ever really talked to
Yeah,
him?
sometimes. When I stumble and find my way into his center, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself.
Maybe he doesn't speak English.
I get it. He's a puzzle.
You mentioned the kind of Ecclesiastes owned church. Who are these Ecclesiastes?
Oh, yeah. That's a meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Before I go on, what do you mean by Meteorian?
You know, of Meteo, concerning Meteo.
Okay. Alright, mask it.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organization.
And?
they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian Church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, made the innocentic system, no?
Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organization who anoints the innocents wants a club for the endonic music in one of their churches? They sound like the kind of people who would want loud enough. They sound like the kind of people who want this kind of music in the church, huh?
Totally.
There isn't a trace of doubt in his voice.
Pericanassian Church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
He violently shakes the tape player as if he can break it.
Love is hardcore. Unity.
Unity!
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
Dog. He turns the volume up and then looks at you with a knowing nod, as if obvious, as obvious, you know. You will now break into
You
dance.
feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
Okay, let's be cool.
Feels good.
Nod your head. I don't quite understand what you're talking about. What's a posse? I guess love can be pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah, it can. He's coming around. You're getting it.
I understand how it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anodog music is about love, and so is the party. So is the church. No, this is too much. No sane organization would want this level of absurdity in their church. Well, the church is abandoned, so whatever.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
He seems ecstatic that you share his vision of Pericarnassianism.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
Well, obviously the church has abandoned this place, so it is what it is.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
Yeah! Let it out! Let the disco happen! Bring the disco into this world! Get this church
How many drugs is this guy on?
Dance there, motherfucker!
You
A
feel
lot.
like you could go for a little disco when, or if, they get this club going. You've got it in you.
I want to ask you about the temple of
Yes.
equipment.
What?
I see that you brought your own water,
Yeah, good to have.
and it's distilled.
Oh. It's the one they sell at the fuel station.
So what's with all the
The
Nosafed?
what now?
Ones of the bottles of nasal spray in your corner. You have a lot lying around.
Oh, the old Ultra. I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all
Drug.
do.
So that's the drugs.
Blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
You sound fine to
Yes,
me.
That's all Nosafed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Nosafed is the shit.
I have nose problems too.
Sure. Here you go, officer.
He
Include.
nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
Godly. Ah, dang. Maybe everything isn't quite as you're told. Take a moment of analysis. I can't do this. Unexplained Nosafed. I convinced I'm a smart cop. Dang. I can't do this. That's it for
As
now.
always, we'll be right here.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good.
Skin shows through the holes. And the sound freaks too large.
It's
Okay,
good
whatever.
you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
Sign?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
I saw a sticker on the padlock. Can you tell me about
A
it?
sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
Okay, it's like a yellow circle.
Good. What did you want to know?
I was right. It's a dead guy smiling. I wanted to. I think we've exhausted. Okay, why's the sticker so modern?
Simplicity was brought to us by classical solarist modernism, but that was a
Goodness.
tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right? Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss, haunting him.
Okay, so he's the artist around
The
here.
sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing.
Seems awesome.
It is.
Was I right? It's a dead guy smiling?
Yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right. And I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire human race.
Why do you think that's
They're
so?
all the same. Same eyes, same smiles, same death.
So what does it
We
mean?
defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie. So present
I get
moment-
why Kim doesn't want to be here.
The hardcore. The hardcore expelled, or maybe he's not dead.
Okay, moving
Or
on.
drugged out of his mind, come to think of it.
Better not mention it.
He blinks, waiting for the next question.
I think we've exhausted the
I
subject.
guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
Well, what about now? Are the signs right?
Nah. Still strongly out of sync. You heard me.
Dang. Tell me about the
Weird
machines.
stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
What's wrong with the
Nothing's
supernatural?
wrong with it. You it should definitely be researched.
The sickest. That's
Okay, moving on.
Doesn't exist.
I don't like this guy.
Powers.
Why are you called Noid?
Aesthetic is esoteric.
it's not easy to
Whatever.
achieve harmonic resonance
What
of
does this
some-
mean?
Further sign matching would do good.
Don't care. Bye. What else is around here?
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Dang, they know I'm smart.
As always,
Jeez. This guy's talking a lot. Sure is. Alright, let's see if we can open up the church. Oh wait, let me save. Quick save.
Heavy wooden doors. More than the lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum.
Oh, that place had no air in
In
it,
the
huh?
heart of the city.
Huh. Strange stillness fills you. The look ahead. You should walk in here, not run. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. Feels like it's trying to become one with the church. Yeah, it's not part of the original church. More fort. Okay, cool. More stuff. Just observing. Just observing. A blackboard filled with complex equation. They look recent. Something to do with radios, frequencies. Bowl filled with water. A live wire runs directly through into this. These wires look as contact microphones. Goodness gracious. The spiderweb spun around this wood carved figure. A cracked pane of glass. Colorful. Frost has drawn flowers and glass, obscuring the view. Alright, what is this? Oh, it's a scarf. Increases my pain threshold. Yes. Horrific necktie. I now have now I cannot hear that horrific necktie anymore. Some money. Yo, I got some shoes. Yo. Okay, what's with my shoes? Check out these shoes. Dude, it matches my scarf. Let's go. I'm so glad that everybody wears the exact same shoe size in this place.
Watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
He seems curious about the
These
machine.
machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yes, this machine looks like it's in a one Doom commercial area.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflect. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. Another filament memory. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon.
Oh, it's her again.
Price accident on San Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Yvonne, it's me again. How are you?
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
I looked inside the core, but the tape on the filament says log February to March.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Alright, I don't have the password.
I would fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
I shall register this login attempt. Let's try again. Okay, Fortress accident. Like the one in the doomed commercial area?
I have 2 machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Saint-Brun, the other on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Saint-Brun, that's the church. And Rue de Saint-Ghislaine? That's the doomed commercial area.
Anything else? Goodbye.
Thanks, I'm done.
Fortress.
The machine's keyboard is
Right.
nothing happened.
The goodness. Where am I supposed to find these passwords? Two decks reel tape. It's running on
White,
empty.
Silver and apricot faience. The young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There, you kneel among the snow.
Close the
world
eyes.
is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you, it covers you from the wind outside. In the darkness, you sense her eyes on you, inspecting you with their multicolored glass, as if you're a bug under a microscope.
Open
The
your
woman
eyes.
looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips, and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You.
It's compassion.
As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Do the same as you get
Your
up.
fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
Okay, encyclopedia.
Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is Her Innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still. The highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world spirit.
Okay, so this is the game standard of Christianity. Okay. A ruler?
More, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the Real Belt is built to accommodate an authentic rule should it coincide with our time. An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades instead of centuries. An innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office.
Is one in office now?
We are alone.
Okay, so when did she rule?
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi, she is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel, and the connected world.
What else do I know
Many
about her?
things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Serene, modern-day Sir Laclais, also the draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to remember this bit of historic trivia? Standing under a long, slender form like this, dwarfed
Was she smart?
terribly, women of the court were expected to play both. She
Okay.
made the most of her position. She
Cool.
was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries,
Girl boss, I get it.
advice that Irene La Navigateur sponsored a number of. She was crowned 2 years after the first
I
exit.
kind of don't care.
When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her. That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Riel Belt.
Okay, so was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too
Alright.
terrifying. It's a simple word.
Was there something bad?
You already do. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous. She was the
Alright.
most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then
Okay,
the
no,
Mesk
it's just
state
a really,
suggesting
a
those who
really,
she adored chess. Yes. Little is known. This subtle
effective
terror
ruler.
is
Lieutenant Yefrater, what are
Holy
you thinking?
crap.
If I
I don't care. There's something connected to the case. Glowing lungs, that's messed up. Nothing, just looking around. This has to be connected to the case.
She's been dead for 3. None of this is, in fact. This
Whatever.
church,
Reconstruct
the
glass.
shards glimmer in the dark.
Dang.
You see little
This
the old
is,
woman.
yep.
It's a
on the coast of an
Okie dokie.
Dodo.
Holy crap.
the
Anyway.
mother of humanism.
Dang. Alright. I guess I can't go in that glass. Where are the... Okay, so I looked in here. I guess there's no... There's no dead people here. That's good. Is there... Oh, I guess there's nothing. Nothing here.
Hey, her innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
I don't remember anything. I don't want to think about this. Goodbye. What?
You have the headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
What? Win her back? I can't win her back. She's a long dead historic figure. I should, yes, this task of mine now.
So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious.
Can I do
The
that?
mother of humanism stands above you. A precious and complex. Why?
Because she's a stained glass window?
That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else?
Like what? The task is still on?
I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to other things already. Only a strange little sadness remains. The mother of humanism towers above you.
Dang,
wax
what the heck?
painting on
Oh, that's because
glass.
I need to upgrade
Nothing
my
has
visual
changed
callus.
in her expression.
That's my bad.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated.
Dang. What a freaking dead end. I mean, I guess I can do something. This whole playthrough, this whole part of the playthrough had nothing to do with the freaking case. Holy crap. Let's try it. Try the visual callus. Oh, I can't level up. I already spent it. Shoot. Alright then. Alright, let's go into the Whirling Rags. Wait, I wonder if I can... Oh wait, I still don't have a map. Oh yeah, I was looking for a map. I still don't have a map.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
I checked out the
And?
church.
What happened?
I just walked in a bit. Actually, I wanted to talk about, nothing.
But you did see the machines, right? And the spooky water basins set up in the ritualistic circle. I tell you, they're in there. You just have to give it another go.
That's it for
As
now.
always,
Yeah, I need a map to figure out who killed her. Who killed the woman. No, who killed the guy. I still don't know how to find a freaking map of Revachol. I was supposed to have it. Like, it was supposed to be in the whatchamacallit. Oh, I'll take that and take that. It was supposed to be in the library or the bookstore, but it didn't even show up in the bookstore. What's this? Well, that was a hint that would be in the bookstore. Oh, pants. Got some trousers.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the...
Charred cinder blocks. Oh, people. Bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Guess I'll talk to these guys. They're new. After I pick up the 70 cents.
Hey, tequila!
A 30-something man with clad two-piece Lycra tracksuits puts down his splints or whatever.
Good to see you. So what's happening?
Oh, nice. What?
Yeah.
Wait, tequila?
Tequila Sunset.
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street gang. Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Not too hot. I'm on 50-year losing streak. Reality. Alright, has made me aggressively sad. I don't know. People tell me I'm a cop. I'm getting used to that. I have re-entered reality to conquer it. To bend it to my will. I am the law. I'm getting used to
It's
that.
good to hear that you're on top of things. Talking about used to, did you know that I used to be a real mover and shaker?
He thoughtfully picks at his shirt-stained jacket.
Sadly, things aren't going that well.
His shit-stained
in
jacket.
Doom's
Shirt
spiral
stain.
land. Haven't found those keys yet. Haven't won that great piece of ass.
I don't care. What's it got to...
Huh? This is bound to be a
Wait,
good,
can you...
high-concept conversation. At last.
Hey, can you and your pal sign this document?
What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman.
Alright,
All right.
sign it. You have done a great service to the community and the RCM. And to Revachol. That's it, the deed is done.
Glad to have been of assistance. After all this time, I feel like I've made a difference.
Stone Cold Abigail!
Thank you for your help. Should we go and mail this? I think I saw a mailbox on the platter.
Alright, got it. Now let's get out of here. These guys might know something, though.
Good to see you.
I doubt
Does he
it.
actually know you? Or is he just shopkeep friendly?
What, let's see you two,
So
friend.
what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have
I'm
in
off.
the civilized...
This is just a marketer.
The
Whatever.
noxious odor emanating from
Whatever.
Don't you call her?
I am the law.
Right. You might have found one person who doesn't know you are the law, given how drunk he is.
Ha 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 ha. You're funny, Kim.
Abigail. Oh, Abigail.
Who's Abigail?
Uh-huh.
I
Your
forgot. I
lot
don't care.
have never thought you'd see such a thing in your life.
I'm cool.
Alright, cool. Bye. Alright, time to mail the thing. so the freaking task that I had since day one can be accomplished. What the heck is this? Let's get out of here. Alright, where is it? Mail the thing.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
I knew we'd use this mailbox for
Yes.
something.
For sending mail.
Alright, here you
You
go.
drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon.
Alright, let's go back to Evrart. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
Alright, to Everart. Wait, but before we go to Everart...
Can I help you?
Gart, I found this new bird for the whirling.
What is this thing?
The man takes the stuffed bird. I want to apologize for breaking the Great Skua.
Okay. Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy.
Wait,
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you.
yeah.
I'll go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
It's not actually about that, but he likes it.
Yeah, boy. To Everart. I wonder if I can talk. If anything changed with them.
Right to
Nope. What about this guy?
Hola, Wandering Man.
He... Man, everything that was going on that other side of the of the island was just not as interesting. I don't know why. I think it's because like there is just too much things going on. I'm like, I haven't solved the first mystery, the first murder.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Erratic yet thorough. Been in the world for 2 days.
And as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with the rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Fine, whatever. Okay, this might be a bad idea.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
Every worker. He leans towards you, waiting for you to complete your sentence. Every worker is a living god, is an organization in the greatest state of organism of war. Also looks like, to me, it's a member of the board.
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
Phew. It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me.
The Golden Boy returns once more.
Alright.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today.
Yes!
You've given the children of Martinez a real future, Harry. I feel I can finally trust you.
Yeah, boy.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Yes.
Judging from how happy he is, it looks like you did it. He doesn't appear to suspect.
Yes.
Well done, sir. By guile and deceit, you're in.
The solutions I got. You know, I know you plan to force them out with the construction noise. Did you order the hangman killed?
Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size of the palaces. They're very large.
So the village is doomed.
Lieutenant says grimly.
You were there. You saw the place. A wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, officers. We are going to reset it. Reset. I have big plans for Martinez. And they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth center supermarket church complex. Employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Low-income housing, even if part of this is true, then why not? In life, Nod, I knew you were a man of the people, Everard.
And I knew you were one too, Harry. Right when you rolled into town. I've got the center.
Can we talk about this map, though?
Complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too.
Yeah.
There's true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain. And then there will be a giant statue of him towering above it all.
Wait, but will you erect a statue of yourself?
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue.
Wait, there was a
five-story building complexes, kids off speed, and landowners in Azon hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
You would look nice as a statue.
Sounds like you got this. You can rely on my vote.
Oh, I do, Harry. I really do.
Okay, so
I'm gonna make the working man richer than Joyce Messier with that vote of yours.
So did you?
That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
Did you order the hangman?
Order it. You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
Why are you so fat?
Glad you asked. I've got type 2 diabetes because sugar and fat was all my mother had to give me and my brother Edgar when we were kids. Good job too, as it made me ugly. And ugly people, Harry, are much better at politics.
Why do you gain? What do you gain for being from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Why are you fat?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid of your
Harry,
men?
we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men.
50 men.
The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
Yeah, everybody hates them except for the ultra-liberals, maybe. Which happens to be me. I'm not an ultra-liberal. How is it connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her asshole. She has no chance.
So are you telling me your
Because
plans?
we're friends, Harry.
Ah.
Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start.
Ah, man. And I screwed him over.
It's already happening.
Who killed the hangman?
No idea. Could have been his own mother for all I know. If you ever find the guy, give him a big fat kiss from Everard Clare. Couldn't have done it without him.
A guy, huh?
How do you know it's a guy?
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anyone from the Union. Maybe it was the mob. Or maybe he killed himself because he was a closet socialist. Truth is,
How many of you
I
guys
simply don't know.
are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
And they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan?
Actually, never
been running
mind.
back with
Doesn't
you.
matter. It's all dead.
Drug trafficking.
Wait,
Drug
what?
Trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samarin Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, isn't it? God, that sounds shady. Digging it, Everett. I have to say, I'm digging this part. I'm digging it.
So am I. The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his Benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off Risperazole.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored. And risperazole is used to treat severe psychosis.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
He's basically admitting to it.
Drugs are a no-go for me. I'll report this. I'll have to admit, this is a well-put-together plan, far removed from you. Interesting stuff. Just want to solve a murder, okay? Yeah, I just want to solve a murder.
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry? You don't get sidetracked.
I got pretty
You
sidetracked.
care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
So is there a trade or isn't there?
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth, and everyone's gonna pull their weight.
Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. It's very ambitious. I love it what you're doing for the working man. I'm not feeling a whole lot of Revachol here. Not enough flags or kings. Honestly, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion.
Harry, the length you're willing to go to keep your nose clean is remarkable. You will always have a warm bed in Mr. Clare's household, my friend, and a special place in the future of Martinez.
Man, can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun is with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway, the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
So who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore.
Anymore?
You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The Pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
A smile flickers in the corner of his mouth.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Okay, she was waving around at people.
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
It sounds like a very disturbed and
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Okay, can I ask about the
We're
specific
way
members?
past Pacific Union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more...
Great, Harry, great. I think we've truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jack. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do
Sorry.
together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
Okay, what can you
Most
tell me about the
certainly,
murder?
By all
Nothing.
means, Harry. What? I'm
Harbor,
always happy to
nothing.
Very nice, Harry. Is there anything else?
I did it, Everett. I made it even shadier.
What?
The brew, the shady brew.
Oh, how could I forget your little side project? Well done, Harry. Well done. Don't even tell me what it was. But good job. I love it when workers take the initiative like this.
So do I. That's one tasty brew.
Oh yeah, I told the guy to put alcohol in the brew. Wow, it's gonna be a bad day for Everett when he finds out that it's a forged. Now I gotta go back to finding that map. Goodness. It's like day 3 and I still haven't found out who killed the guy. And it's night already. The street lights are on. Awesome. This is just what I needed.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Put your name, long way home. Let your muscle memory dial a random number.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then...
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
No, I meant what is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know.
Do you know me?
No.
Alright. Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
My name is Harrier Dubois. Do you have anything on my name?
Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years.
Ah.
You still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November '46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
What kind of film was that?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia. No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Main.
The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
Blockbuster still exists in this world. Hey. That is pretty good. That means it's not completely over for Blockbuster. There are other worlds where it exists. And where would that old woman be? Waving that gun around.
Snow covers the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage. The white colors nearly meld together.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed
Do
to?
something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. This is a Caprice Kinema, the Caprice Motor Corps, with its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a even at a standstill. Someone has waxed it recently.
Very cool.
You want to take a closer look?
What's it packing here?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12.
7.2.
Saying these words brings him immense joy.
Oh, we're just bonding. That's cool. What's the, was it made of inferior whining? Sound that woke me?
You mean the coil noise?
What's
when
coil
variable
noise?
When the frequency of the current in the coils falls within the audible range, the resulting vibration creates the whiny sound you mentioned.
I didn't know all
I
that.
have pretty much maintained my vehicles by myself ever since one was assigned to me. You inevitably pick up some knowledge on the way.
There's pride in there. A trained driver.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Helium headlights would improve It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road components.
You need to slam it, Kim. Make it more imposing. Ever thought about switching to helium headlights? With the winch and mud tires, we could take it off the beaten path. Okay.
We are not going to, though, because this is clearly a sports motor carriage.
Alright, let's move.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, a metallic drill, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may I
Jamrock Library.
Officer? I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
I'm looking for information that you can provide on Billy Majan, a reader.
Billy Majan, you said. Give me a moment. I'll have to check our database.
You puts down the receiver.
Yes, hello. Are you still there? I found Billy Majan's home address. Is that all right? No phone number, unfortunately.
Yes, home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
Do you know any other information on Billy?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majan? They returned a Tybalt book the other day. Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Wait, so Billy Majan is a woman and not a man? How did your colleague know that I was her husband?
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me.
Huh.
Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
And then goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Can Marie describe to me what the husband looked like?
Marie? She said it was an older man,
Ooh.
and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
Ooh.
1 second. Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Thank you.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need from me?
Yeah, there's a... Did you find out about the owner of the armored
Not yet,
boots?
But I was able to convince the database people to share private sector information. They promised to get back to me by tomorrow morning. Did you have any other
Alright.
questions?
Yeah, he found a dead body.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his...
Any signs of violence?
No. Seems like it was an
No
accident.
field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes? Any information on the library card?
It's from Central General Republic. It belongs to some named Billy
Good.
Majan.
You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. 57's over and out.
In the cabin, you...
Nice. Now we're going somewhere. Now it'll be cool if I found the freaking map. Smoker on the balcony. Alright. When they talked about the smoker on the balcony, I was like, what? Freaking... this smoker? No. They talk about, like, the gay guy. So I guess I'll go up there. I'll take another look at this place, at this bookstore.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be...
Their
a
maps.
small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
Board game.
The display rack is brimming with rows and rows of Heimdallr.
How many
Maybe
are
100.
there? Is that all?
Not even close. Man from Heimdallr in hell. Man from Heimdallr and nothing of interest.
Oh, blood and violence. Scantily clad at
I'm
last.
not- I don't
If you're a
care.
novice of the series, I'd recommend Heimdallr. The man...
Leave. I need to find a map. Why? Yo.
Shelves filled to the... Shelves filled...
Oh, you're a...
Oh, is this it?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden in... The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
Steal it instead. Anguish. Yeah, let's look at the map of Martinez.
Good to be informed of your surroundings.
Look at the map of
This
Insulate.
large map displays archipelagos. East Ozon disintegrating into mathematics. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou.
Can you see cities on the islands?
You can, on Caillou, Revachol.
These means nothing to
little
me.
Pearls of light. 850 million people live on these little dots. An oceanic world of culture and commerce.
Crazy.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of coast connections to other worlds. You have little.
I really feel like this
Argo,
map
the
of
north,
Revachol.
to the east, rolling hillside, Hudon. It's somewhere to.
These words mean nothing to me.
This is somewhere to be. This is.
I'm
by these
sorry,
maps.
officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map, that old thing, it's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that from when some
The place does
Okay.
not look like a.
they didn't get that
Leave. Finally. Now back to the murder. We can finally continue with the murder. All this time. Alright. We go up here. For some reason, I wasn't able to find it. Okay. My perception is bad. My real world perception is bad. That literally took you 10 hours to find. This game is just filled with stuff to do.
The same two neon lit shapes. A man.
Okay.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B
Most
prime
precisely.
for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective.
Let's check
There may
the...
be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Let's look at the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Okay, Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it. Possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Islet.
1 kilometer away. An unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere. On an islet in the Bay of Martinez, perhaps. There are islets there. Badly charted as they may be.
Dang, freaking sniping somebody from like from a mile away. That's crazy. Wait, 1 kilometer? No, never mind. It's not a mile, but it's still pretty far. That's crazy.
The shot would have been a small miracle. 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window.
He said
Between
1
Rue de
kilometer.
Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Okay, Kim, what do you think the shot could have come from? Further than the roof in Martinez?
From where, precisely?
Let's say B prime, the boardwalk, B double prime, the Land's End, and B triple prime, the islet.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
It's much less than the roof, but still. I'm just being thorough.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
Alright. Finally, something. Can I open this door?
The same small, heavy door. No.
Hey, you there.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Volition, look her in the eye. Low. slight confusion about Bullet. Wait, can I wear something that increases my volition? Nah. I don't think I have any volition. Shoot. Yeah, I don't have a volition. Well,
I was just thinking.
why not?
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips.
That's crazy.
She's beautiful. I have bad news for you.
What?
You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too. Me? What did I do? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
I knew something was
I'm
off.
sorry I didn't catch it sooner. It takes conscious effort on your part.
Which one are
There's
they
no
affected?
way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume all of them. Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised. Especially that guy.
What are we talking
no
about?
No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that. Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory. Truth. Softness. Protect her. She wants you. I take it back. He's got it pretty bad. But this, she likes you. The crown head.
How does this happen?
It always does.
What can I
There's
do?
nothing you can do about it.
Can you turn Can you turn them normal again?
No.
What's the use
It's better to
then?
know you're being played than to be played without knowing it. Is it not?
Does this mean she's been lying to me?
I think it's safe to assume, yes. Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. She is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half. That is correct.
Yeah, that's what.
A little.
This is
But when it
kind
comes
of
to
too late.
assessment,
Okay.
good. The less
What's her
pattern, you
plan?
can't draw a sound, huh? No, Mr.
I've been talking to
Conclusion.
myself long
Don't
enough.
worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds.
Are you manipulating me?
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke. And
God, no.
Okay, cool. Let's try it again.
who? What? Dear Lord, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not the most fair and just at all. She's smoke and mirrors and will-o-wisps. She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately, before she further entangles you in her web of lies. Take it easy. Start at the top. Choose at the bottom. It's how we've always done it. No rush. See?
Turn to Lieutenant. Oh wait, turn to the Lieutenant. Kim, why have we not arrested her? You know, I think you didn't make that call on the station. Is your name really okay? What if I what if your name isn't Kalase Amaduro? What if I told you you're under arrest, miss? Kim, why have we not arrested her yet?
There may be grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
You know, I think you didn't make the call to the station.
I did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8-100-2 for emergencies. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergencies desk number. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she says.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late. Sometime after 12.
Should I have been a narc?
It checks out.
Anyone could know the number. And that someone coughed. It means nothing.
But I know the time of the call, too. I know I have not been 100% truthful with you, officers. But I am now.
You sense a little hesitation there, or maybe even fear. The stress was on the wrong syllable. Welcome to the Wake Up Club, brother.
Your real name isn't Kalase Amajul.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay.
Her voice cracks suddenly, like it's a garrote, garrote around her neck. Okay, what?
Okay, it's not.
Good, you can tell me the truth.
You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it.
Was the passport bullshit too?
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Claudia Amandu. It says Anouk Mea Smith.
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Mea Smith, to hurt me.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
She fears an arrest right here and now. This has been an awful turn of events for her.
Where is this boy?
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds, on the coast there. I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find it now. It's useless.
West of the boardwalk and the reeds? We'll have to check the Boyo out.
The lieutenant makes a note of it.
You're welcome to it.
Tell me your real name.
It's Katarzyna Alazie.
The smile on her face is timid, also painfully so.
It's a Grad name. Jimsk or Yugo-Grad in origin. Not Occidental at all. Smells of motor oil, tiger, economic desolation, and rock music infused alcoholism. It also makes Clausia almost an acronym for Katarzyna Alazie.
Wait, cause it has abbreviation. Hold on, cause
It was a sentimental.
Don't care. Who gave it to you?
A teenage boy. 1,000,000 years ago.
I did it for the experience. Hold on. It's not. Wow.
My parents were Zhimsk immigrants, but I'm nationalized Oranese. All I remember is Oranje. Alazie is my father's name.
I'll just call you. Okay. We'll finally meet.
She nods. Her round eyes meet yours. They seem moist from the wind on the roof.
You're probably not even Miss Oranje 37, are you?
I am. They can never take my sash and my scepter from me.
Yes, they can. For life.
That's enough of
She
that.
nods. Her back straight.
What if I told you you're
But
under
I haven't
arrest?
done anything. Anything illegal.
Failure to aid a police investigation. She purposefully misrepresented information crucial to the case. Fucking mind games. Enough. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in.
Failure to aid a police officer. You have wasted our time. In a time-crucial investigation, you misrepresented information about the case without the Hardy's confession. We know nothing. You're a suspect of a murder investigation. You're a flight risk. That's all the reason I need. You're not playing these mind games with me anymore. Wag your fingers next to your head. You're coming in. Industrial espionage. We uphold. That's gross.
The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please no.
She become around with fear. She tries to back further off.
I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
What do you know? Who shot him?
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself for certainty. Then, in a hushed voice, gearing up for this betrayal is hard for her.
Ruby.
I don't even know where Ruby is. I figured out who Ruby was like 5 hours ago. I spent like an hour and a half trying to find her. I still don't know where Ruby is. Like, I know the name, but I don't know where she is. And that, what do you think? Why do you think it was her?
She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs.
Like, do you know where Ruby
She's
is?
very frank about what she wants.
What she's saying is...
Sex. And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me. It became an unhealthy relationship. When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it. Said there would be shit if I didn't. It was not a good meeting. We stopped talking after that, but...
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she's romantically interested in you?
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. She started developing notions about our relationship.
Where is she, though?
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her.
Yeah,
we maybe kissed, nothing more.
Alright, sounds like she was
This
fixated.
is just an assumption.
I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before. But she knew what had happened when I came downstairs.
I spent 10 hours looking for a map. I was about to spend another 10 on Ruby.
Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up like she had a plan.
Okay, so where's Ruby?
That is a little strange. People don't usually keep things together under stress like that.
When Ruby said that there would be shit happening, and if you didn't end your relationship with the deceased, was she threatening you? Wait, and now... Yeah, because that bullet wasn't really for him. It would have been crazy if it was for her. Because he got shot by accident. And how could she have killed him?
She came over one night, drunk.
Yeah, that bullet wasn't
Said
even
she'd
for
turned
her.
my
For
life into a living
her.
hell.
That bullet wasn't even for
I've been
him.
threatened before, so I can tell when someone knows how to do it.
I don't even think it's Ruby now.
And she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but...
I feel like this is just another dead end.
Some of that fear is still with her. She exhales sharply. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
And how could she still have killed
You've been
him?
trying to kick that door down, right? Maybe it leads downstairs. She could have come to the roof through that, then taken the shot right here, where I stand. It was dark outside. I wouldn't have seen her.
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone noticing. That is possible.
I'm sorry, what? What? Am I missing something? So... I thought we were on the sniper theory.
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists? Had you been out there with her?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times.
Wrap it up.
Okay. And what? Arrest the liar now. Why? She told us some pretty interesting things there. Don't arrest her. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. That Ruby theory was solid. And she's beautiful.
That's good, but I think there should be... I should still take you in just in case. I think she's probably gonna run off and kill herself. I feel like she's probably gonna kill herself.
Her. Stop letting her distract you.
I'll keep you there. This for now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Something tells you, you will. She nods.
Okay.
She slowly lights another cigarette. You are. This is not the end of this.
Dang. Okay.
The same small, heavy door.
Yes?
Sheesh. Yeah, I'm just screwing everybody over, huh? Actually, I probably should have, Well, you're a cop. What do you mean? I should have brought her in, I don't know. Like, there's nothing here. Nothing for me here.
An old call box.
Okay, let's see. What's up? I could talk about the gun, the lynching, get a reality lowdown, explore the whirling secret passages, jam mystery. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. 2 in-game hours. Guess I'll try to find the apartment.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Sydney's... man. I'm not doing that again. Why would I do that? Autosave? For what?
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup alongio. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door.
What should we
You're
expect?
right. Let's talk this through.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job.
The cops
This is why
screw
it's
people
usually
over.
done in pairs. You got
Yeah.
this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
I should have just made her... I should have just, like, booked her for lying to me in the first place. The fact that I let her go was corrupt. But the game doesn't let me do that again, so whatever. Why do you have any advice? Do you have any advice to tell on
Dad,
her he's?
just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Okay.
Good advice.
What if I don't want to do this? I'm gonna do it. Kim, I don't want to do this. Let's turn around and try to bail out. Alright, let's
The
ready.
lieutenant motions.
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
Is Billy Machine home? This is the police. Please open the door.
Police. A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
What's happening? Oh, 2 kids. Textbooks. Posters. Contemporary pop stars. Clock. Hello, detective. Some leftovers. Buckwheat. Packages of humanitarianism aid. windows covered in newspaper clippings.
It's you from the book stand.
Oh.
Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
Oh.
I don't think I introduced myself properly.
Oh.
I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
Oh no.
Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
I bothered her.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
It's not about the time. Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what. No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
Oh, my empathy is 97. Let's go. Oh my gosh. How have you been?
How have I been? You're not here to discuss me. What is this about, officer?
Too much small talk, alright.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Fine. God, do I say he's dead like that? Well, I'm very sorry. Just like that?
Yes. That's the most important thing. Use that word. No euphemisms. This is what you came here for.
I'm very sorry to say, but your husband was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
Your husband, Victor Mijan, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh.
She touches her neck, eyes pale, like pearls in seawater.
But he was just...
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
She turns to you. Her neck and cheek are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. It's early to say, but the first glance it seemed like he slipped and hit his head. It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and in his head.
Was he drunk?
We don't know yet, but we'll let you... Yes.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It couldn't have been long.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
No words. Just give her the... No words. Just give her the lieutenant's handkerchief.
A small, terrified smile quivers on her face as she takes the handkerchief and wipes away the tears. She looks disoriented.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
Yes, they should know. Do you want us to call them? No. Take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
It would be crazy if we didn't even like contact the people. Well, I'm glad I'm glad the game let me like contact contact the for the informants or whatever. It would be crazy to be like, if she was like, "Can I see you?" I was like, "Yeah, he's still at the beach."
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
She runs out of breath. So again, very sorry,
We should
ma'am.
step outside and talk.
Set the library card by her. Leave the room. Lost the library card.
You did well. I'll call the
Right, what
station
now?
when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her
They'll
kids?
manage.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our... Let's go.
Case closed. Hey! I'll take that. That's my reward. Be crazy. Can I see him? Yeah, but you kind of don't want to. Yeah, I know where he is. Yeah, you can see him, but you wouldn't want to. You're not in that state. Not in that state. Wow, that was pretty quick. That was an open and shut side quest. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh wait, the guy still isn't here? That's crazy. Okay, what I want to play until like it's 2200 hours in the game. Just in case I forget. So I can get my gun. So like after I receive my gun, I think I'll be done with Everart's mission.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Anyway, I found my badge.
Oh, love, you did.
I forgot all about that.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
Seaweed drips from the badge in your hand. Smells of fish.
How about you share your information on the lynching, now that you've seen his badge?
Oh my gosh! Finally!
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence of the badge, I have informed my employer there will be a probe. I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them.
This was your plan all along?
My plan is to share information. The only way to do that now is by telling my employers you've kept your end, which I hope you will, because let me tell you, we are in dire waters.
Meaning, the information she has will raise the stakes in this game.
The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you. Now, is there anything I can do for you in the meanwhile?
The tattoos.
What's the man who was killed? I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Jeez. Why? Do you know, how is you looking at the photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope that...
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from
Dog, okay. Okay, tell me about the strike.
Everything. Right up,
What's your
I
role?
believe the official title is Senior...
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, you mean the measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
Okay, so how's... Okay, let's
say
go back to the
I was not making
lynching.
the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site. like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
It's crazy how they still have like modern months.
I wasn't
That's
the
cool.
original
In
negotiator
days.
here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous, even. It's meant.
Okay. What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Huh. Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
What are their
There
demands?
are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Oh, I got that right. I didn't even see it. That's so funny. Ugh. I don't know what to think about it.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
That is ridiculous.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
Yeah, the workers can't be kings. The king is the king.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start. I'm not sure. Naturally, I
What are you
assumed
gonna
that
do?
was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
Yeah, that's why they cannot be
And
kings.
now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I should have arrested her. Dang.
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me Manana."
Ah, good old manana.
This checks out.
The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
What do you think of Everard?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first. Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
That's Everard, alright. He's not that... Yeah, that's him.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
I remember hearing something about this Edgar. Wait, there are 2 of them?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
I am so glad I screwed him over. Yeah, boy! What about this union stuff outside this
The
Brothers
Desbardeurs
Clause?
Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
The Debardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Debardeurs Union is...
Basically a socialist mob. A giant leech leaping the life out of Revachol.
Indeed, and a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
One more thing. You said something about that happened in the election.
I'm glad you asked.
What happened in the election?
There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a Union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am.
That's all you need to hear.
How else can I help?
What happened to Everett Clare?
You have. And
Wait,
how
I've talked
would
to...
you like Mr. Clare?
He's a beautiful man. And beautiful just. And, oh wait. Beautiful and just. Everett Clare is a hero of the workers' He is the champion I've sworn fealty to. He's bloated. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. That's buzzword. I can do business with them. For a socialist, he's reasonable. He's not the champion that I have chosen. He's not the champion I have chosen. I wish to swear fealty to you in the cause of... That's so gay. It's not important if I like him. I was doing my job.
Of course, detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Yeah, I don't... He's annoying. Like, I can't trust him.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another...
Okay, I get it.
It would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things. Tell her she'll like you for it.
Everett is helping me find my gun.
Oh.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling.
Ah, shoot.
He's able to contain the anger and surprise.
And conventional police officers sometimes lose their guns.
Oh yeah, I
They can
forgot.
go around and tell people about this to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
No.
Well, maybe he's not as helpful as you thought then.
Is
there anything else?
He asked me to open the door.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM.
Nope.
Oh my.
A real door.
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
I helped scare someone for Mr. Clare. It had to be done. I got information. It was useful for the case.
That's good to hear, detective. Police work is rarely pretty, but it sounds like you did what you...
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal. And it was not for nothing.
He turns to you.
This seems serious.
I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Union militant right-wing organized. Everett says Wild Pines sent mercenaries to the Union, and now one's dead.
The company did not send mercenaries after the Union. I told you in great detail about the mistakes my side made. And of course, I accept them completely. I just hope you don't share Everart's view on things. After all, as you said, one's dead now. The Pine certainly hasn't killed any of theirs.
Man, freaking Kip is like, dog, what are you doing?
Let's keep it that way. She means to add, but then doesn't. Look who's defensive suddenly.
Everett asked the Union's military wing to fully cooperate in the investigation. I open plan to write an article. The Union's military wing,
Yes.
but at the lynching.
That's the talk about town.
The man whose door
Hardy
opened.
Boys, they're called. Find the name rather amusing, honestly. About what?
A strike funded by a protection racket.
One that has apparently driven local shops out of business.
That would explain why the Whirling in Rags, where the Union congregates, is the only bar left in Martinez. Well, that and Frit. But Frit has an army of security guards.
She thinks.
Don't worry about that one article, dear. Regional papers are useless anyway. You probably spared the man his kneecaps. And I can be sure that the local shops have a bone to pick with Everett.
She smiles.
This is good. It pleases her.
Everett asked the Union's militant wing to fully cooperate.
How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already.
We cannot discuss the specifics of an ongoing investigation, ma'am. Besides, you haven't exactly been forthcoming yourself.
That is only fair.
I have a reason to believe
Oh
that she was a
my.
cover-up.
Very interesting. So the militant wing is protecting one of their own. It looks like you may untie this knot yet.
There's something in you that really likes the way she's looking at you just now.
That's all I gotta say.
Naturally, Detective. There are lighter topics to gossip about.
He asked me to deliver an envelope.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual.
To a nameless settlement down
Ready?
by
Ah, yes.
on the coast.
I've been meaning to go there.
With longing. Clear and simple longing.
You-
Strange.
He wants to build a
Why does
youth
she-
center.
A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it.
Her eyes run across the water remorsefully.
Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him.
You're quite fond of this village, aren't you?
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters.
You've been to Martinez
Yes,
before?
I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not.
Sounds like you missed those times.
Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers, we told ourselves we were... Yes.
That's it.
I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient
Hmm.
memories.
I helped him turn up the
Is it
heat on
cooking
borscht.
now? What sort of borscht is he making?
The cook makes it to keep the strikers drunk. Helps them strike.
The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol.
Yep.
Why, if I may ask? Why make them more drunk? Aren't they corked enough already?
Yes, Detective. What were you hoping to accomplish with this strange thing?
I worship Algol in many ways. It's uninteresting. I thought it would make the broth taste better. An act born of sympathy for the working man, whatever.
Very curious. A very curious thing.
Truly. But that's how he operates. He just does things, ma'am, and then talks about them, even if it's inappropriate.
A strange equanimity has overtaken the lieutenant. He's just going with the flow now. Easier that way.
Yeah, you ain't the head of this
Else?
operation.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later, down the road? Until then, is there anything I can help you with? What would you like to know? Good.
She's not even on.
Of course, Detective. You can always... Until you come up with something at that intersection...
We already put some suspicions
I'm
on the
afraid I have little else
drivers.
to tell. The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant.
Dang, nothing.
She simply nods.
Word has traveled yet.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the round.
It appears we are being monitored every step we take.
Dang, it's literally nothing.
Wow. So someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Yo, Kim, am I boring?
You? I wouldn't worry about that.
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown.
What is this?
He doesn't
Picking...
even want to talk to you about it.
What is this? Picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my
No need
concerns.
to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very
I'm just trying to do my job.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copper type is regular cop. I'll let everything
Sure.
done and done. No actual communiques will be sent.
What even is that? Regular law office. Who would opt into any of this? Goodness. Negative. All negative. Ugh.
Hello again.
Catch you later. Alright. The time... Oddly enough, the clock is going too slow. I don't even know where to go. Meet Titus. Make Titus... Oh yeah, let's try that. I'll do the, I'll try to do the roulette thing, and if that doesn't work, then I'll call it a day. Because the clock is ticking too slowly. Quick save. You there, tell me where Ruby is.
It's you again. What is it?
Oh, logic impossibly low. Why is it so low? Why is it so low? I have so many +1s, and yet it's so very low. You know what? I wonder if I can arrest her. Now that I'm here, maybe I can arrest her. You there.
I was just thinking. Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for...
There may be...
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around. She slowly lights.
Lie.
Yes, we demand...
There may be...
A little whimper. The young woman hears you.
I did. There was an...
That if anyone could know...
What time?
Thursday.
It checks out.
But I know that...
You sense... Welcome to the wake-up club, brother.
I agree.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, it's not.
You admit it?
Like I lied before. Like I did at LCS. I am.
Yes, they can. She nods.
I can't.
Straight.
I can't.
For whatever is next. She slowly
so
lights
lame.
another cigarette and steadies her breath.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
What is your for that door lead to?
You tell me, officer. All right.
Dang, that sucks. Well, yep. That's the end of that. Alright. Yeah, I guess that'll be it. I was just gonna take a walk before the sun goes down. Anyway, I'll check you Monday. I think Monday's gonna... Yeah, I think Monday's right. Have a happy Thanksgiving, Sketch. Eat a lot of food. Be with your family. Don't be a stranger. And see you Monday.